My dear students, welcome to GSS Chemistry channel. Today we are going to complete the chapter, namely chemical reactions and equations. This is part number 7, lecture number 7 on this chapter, particularly meant only for 10th class students. Others can also, if they want, they can follow. We are continuing problems. Problems are not yet completed because you have to get the complete information about the balanced equation. You have to do the problems basing on that. Right? One more problem we are adding to it to the previous class. Already we did 2 problems in the previous class basing on these relationships. Now this is the third problem, which will be based on volume-volume relationship. Basing on that, you have to do the problem now. Calculate the volume of oxygen required for the complete combustion of methane, 125 ml of methane at STB. Volumes should be generally measured at the same temperature and pressure. Then only the relationship holds good. Because volume is easily alterable just by change in pressure or change in temperature. So whenever volume of the gas is measured, you have to express the temperature and pressure at which they are maintained. That is a must in the gas state. So methane is hydrocarbon. Any hydrocarbon upon combustion gives only carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide, of course, gas, water, vapor, if it is above 100 or less than 100, it will be in the liquid state. That doesn't create any problem while doing the calculations. So methane, hydrocarbon, combustion means heating it in air. When methane is subjected to action of combustion here, it is converted to CO2 to H2O. CH4 plus 2O2 will give you CO2 plus 2H2O. This is the complete balanced equation. What is the meaning? In moles ratio you can study here. 1 mole of CH4 combines with 2 moles of O2. 1 mole of CH4 reacts with twice the volume, 2 moles of O2 to give you 1 mole of CO2 and 2 moles of H2O. And that is written here. If you express it in U or grams, generally I am writing here grams. Methane means 1 mole means 16 grams. Oxygen is equal to 32 grams. You have to write here 2 into 32. You have to write here 2 into 32 grams of oxygen. That means 64 grams will be there. Carbon dioxide 44 grams 1 mole. 2 moles of water is equal to 2 into 18, 36 grams of water. All these are gases. When the volumes are measured at STB, you can get the volume ratio also. Volume ratio is equal to 1:2:1. Volumes ratio you can get volumes ratio at STB at the same temperature and pressure. CH4 is to O2 is to CO2 is equal to 1:2:1. This is the volumes ratio. You can also obtain the volume ratio, that is nothing but the Gay-Lussac law of combining volumes. So here, if you express it into volumes, 22.4 liters of methane combines with 2 into 22.4 liters of oxygen to give you 22.4 liters of carbon dioxide. Liter means 1000 ml. You can also express it in ml also. So 22,400 ml of methane combines with 2 into 22.400 ml of O2 to give you 22,400 ml of CO2. Now bring the relation between these two. He is asking the relation between these two, CH4 and O2. So for the complete combustion of methane, 2 volumes are required. So here, volume of oxygen required for the complete combustion of 22,400 ml is equal to, for the complete combustion of methane is equal to 22,400 ml. Methane, combustion of methane 22,000 for the complete combustion of 22,400 ml of methane. 22,400 ml of methane is equal to 2 into 20 to 4,000, 20 to the 400 ml of oxygen. This is the volume of oxygen. Already initially we mentioned here, this is the volume of oxygen. Right? How much volume are taking here? Methane 25. For the combustion of 22,400 ml of methane, twice volume is required. For 125 ml, twice volume 250 ml. This is simple problem, water problem. So you have to do it on paper. So volume of oxygen required is equal to this into this by this. 125 ml, completely write the units. 125 ml into 2 into 22,400 ml by 22,400 ml. ml cancels. 22.4, 22 cancels. There remains only 2 into 125, 250. ml remains ml. So the volume of oxygen here required is equal to 250 ml. This is the volume relationship. Okay, understand? Okay. One more we have to get weight, volume, number of molecules relationship also. That also we have to learn. That is the final problem in this chapter we are going to complete. With that, if any requirements are there for simple calculation, we can do it later if the time permits us. Okay. Meanwhile, please note it. Next, fourth problem. Please note it. This is based on weight, volume, number of molecules relationship. Calculate the mass, volume and number of molecules of hydrogen gas liberated when 2.3 kgs of sodium reacts with excess water at STB. Here you need not give importance to water because it is already taken excess, more than needed. So for 2.3 kgs, how much amount of water is needed for complete reaction? More than that it is taken. So complete hydrogen gas will be obtained basing on this weight. Now every sodium, every alkyl metal reacts with water giving you hydrogen gas. That is high reactivity. Sodium plus H2O will give you sodium hydroxide plus H2. This is the balanced equation for it. 2Na plus 2H2O will give you 2NaOH plus H2. If you write Na plus H2O, NaOH plus half H2. You need not write half in the balanced equation. Full stoichiometric equation means you have to use only integers, whole numbers. So here 2Na plus 2H2O will give you 2NaOH plus H2. Already water is there, so this is in the aqua medium. H2 gas is liberated, that is collected at STB, as already noted there. Sodium, metal, STB content is not required. For gas it is required. So if you take the complete meaning here, 2 gram atoms of sodium, because sodium metal, you have to gram atom, mole means gram atom here for metal. 2 gram atoms of sodium react with the 2 moles of water, giving you 2 moles of sodium hydroxide and 1 mole of hydrogen. If we express it in unified mass, sodium unified mass is equal to 23. 2 into 23 unified mass of sodium reacts with 2 into 18, 36 UE of H2O to give you 2 into sodium hydroxide molecular 40. 2 into 40 U of sodium hydroxide plus molecular weight of hydrogen 2 U. Right? U is replaced with grams, you will get the gram moles or gram atoms. So here 2 gram atoms means 2 into 23, 46 grams of sodium here, 36 grams of water, more than that is taken here already. You need to consider this for the problematic purpose. 2 into sodium hydroxide, 80 grams of sodium sodium hydroxide obtained, 2 grams of hydrogen is liberated. So when 46 grams of sodium is completely utilized, you will get completely 2 grams of hydrogen. 2 grams of hydrogen is 1 mole of hydrogen. 1 mole of hydrogen at STB is equal to 22.4 liters, you know, gram molar volume. And 22.4 liters molar volume is equal to containing Avogadro number. So this is also equal to 6.023 into 10 to the 23 molecules. Weight is there, moles are there, volume is there, and number of molecules are also there. From the same weight, we are getting all the values. So what is the problem asked here? 2.3 kgs. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Okay. 2.3 kg is equal to 2.3 into 1000 is equal to 2300 grams. This is 2.3 kg. From this, how much volume of H2, how much mass of H2, how many molecules of H2 are obtained. You have to find all these. There are several ways. First, let us calculate the weight-weight relationship. So here, 46 grams of sodium reacts with, or even you can write it here 2 into 23 for calculation purpose, that is all. Because 2 gram atoms reacts with water to give 2 grams of hydrogen, right? 2300 grams of sodium reacts with water, to give how many grams of H2? Therefore, mass of H2 is equal to 2300 into 2300 what? Grams into 2 grams by 2 into 23 grams, right? And here gram cancel, 2 cancel, and here 23 strikes it out into 100 times. So this is equal to simply 100 grams. So mass of hydrogen obtained is equal to 100 grams. From this easily you can calculate the number of moles also. You need not take, once again you can take 2 into 23 grams of sodium produces 22.4 liters of STB at STB, 2300 how much? This into 100. Like that, 2 into 23 grams of sodium produces 6.03 into the molecules, 2300 how much? You can calculate in that way also. From this you can already calculate mass is obtained, what is the, then number of moles is equal to weight in grams by gram molecular weight. So number of molecular moles N is equal to weight in grams how much? 100. N of H2 is equal to how much? 100 by 2, 50 moles. Number of moles obtained is equal to 50 moles. So now we will calculate. At STB, 1 mole of H2 is equal to 22.4 liters, right? 50 moles of H2 is equal to how much? So this is equal to 50 into 22.4, that is 5 into 22.4, of course liters here, 5 into 224, 1120 liters. So 15 to 1120 liters of H2 is obtained here at STB, right? Number of moles, number of molecules you can convert now. 1 mole is equal to, here the space is not sufficient. 1 mole of hydrogen is equal to 6 point, let us write not 2, into 10 to the 23 molecules. So here how much obtained? 50 moles. 50 moles of H2 is equal to how much? Number of molecules is equal to 50 into 6.02 into 10 to the 23, right? So this is equal to 50 here, it's 10 to 24, 5 here, so 30.1 into 10 to the 24. This is equal to 3.01 into 10 to the 25 molecules. So number of molecules in this way you can calculate. Please note it. Have you noted it? So this is the relationship. Weight, okay. Volume, okay. Number of molecules. Basing on this weight, volume, number of molecules relationship, basing on this the problem was done. First of all, we calculated the mass of hydrogen that is obtained from 2.3 kgs of sodium. This is the answer, 100 grams is obtained. Now we converted them to number of moles because problem becomes easy. Weight by molecular weight, that is equal to 100 by 250 moles are obtained. We know that next volume relationship, mass volume relationship, 1 mole of hydrogen is equal to 22.4 liters at STB, you know pretty well. So 50 moles of hydrogen is how much? 50 into 22.4, that is equal to 1120 liters, right? If you want to convert it into ml, you can convert it 1000 into 1000. Similarly, you can also get number of molecules. 1 mole of any substance contains 6.02 into 10 to the 23 molecules. This is nothing but the Avogadro number. This is nothing but Avogadro number n. So we obtained 50 moles here from 2.3 kgs of sodium. So 50 moles of sodium produces how many molecules? 50 into Avogadro number. So that is equal to converting to simple number 3.01 into 10 to the 23 into 10 square, that is equal to 10 to the 25. This is the actual answer. Okay. If we want, we can do some more simple problems. Please note it. Meanwhile, some more simple problems let us consider before winding up this chapter. Next problem, simple problem. Calculate the number of moles of sodium carbonate present in 424 into 10 to the 6 grams of sodium carbonate. First you have to know formula of sodium carbonate. That you have to know. Formula of sodium carbonate is equal to Na2CO3, right? Here what is the molecular mass? Molecular mass here is equal to 2 into sodium 23U plus 1 into 12U of carbon plus 3 into 16U of oxygen. Put together, this is equal to 106U. Therefore, gram molecular weight or 1 mole of sodium carbonate is equal to molecular expression in grams is equal to how much? 106 grams. This is 1 mole. So 106 grams of Na2CO3 is equal to 1 mole. This is the calculation. How much is given here? 424 into 10 to the power 6 grams of sodium carbonate is equal to how many moles? So this is equal to 424 into 10 to the power 6 grams into 1 mole by 106 grams. Always you have to write the unit in numerator and denominator. Grams, grams cancel. 106, this is 106 is 10 to the power 6. This cancels out in 4 times. 4 into 106 is equal to 424. So the answer is equal to 4 into 10 to the power 6 moles. This is the answer. So number of moles is equal to 4 into 10 to the power 6 moles. This is the way you have to do the problem, simple problems. Because number of moles is equal to weight by molecular weight. Always this formula you have to remember. Number of moles, it is a number, is equal to weight in grams by gram molecular weight. Using this relation, you can do this problem. Over. Okay, and good. One more. Calculate the number of molecules and atoms present in 9.8 grams of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, if you take here, sulfur 32, hydrogen 1, oxygen 16. Total, this is molar mass. If you take, this is equal to 98 U. Therefore, 1 mole is equal to 98 grams. And molecular weight is expressed in grams. This is also called molar mass. Molecular weight is expressed in grams. That is called mole. 1 mole of sulfuric acid is equal to 98 grams. How much is given here? 9.8. So here you can simply write 98 grams of sulfuric acid is equal to 1 mole. 9.8 grams of sulfuric acid is equal to how many moles? Therefore, number of moles is equal to 9.8 grams into 1 mole by 98 grams. Grams cancel. This is equal to 1 by 10. This is equal to 0.1 mole. Right? Now you have to calculate the number of molecules. You know pretty well. 1 mole contains Avogadro number 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Right? How many you got here? 0.1 mole contains how many? Therefore, number of molecules is equal to 0.1 into 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 by 1. 0.1 means 10 to the minus 1. 10 to the minus 1, 10 to the 22 it becomes. So this is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 22. These are the number of molecules present in 0.1 mole. So number of molecules you got already. Number of molecules already you got. But it is also asking atoms. You see, one molecule of H2SO4 contains 7 atoms. One molecule contains 7 atoms. So how many atoms are there in the number of moles? So therefore, number of atoms is equal to number of moles into atomicity. Number of moles into atomicity. Atomicity is 7, heptaatomic. Heptaatomic. Therefore, number of atoms is equal to number of moles 6.02 into 10 to the power 22 into heptatomic, atomic 7. See, if we multiply this is equal to 42.14 into 10 to the power 22. So this is equal to 4.214 into 10 to the power 23. Okay? Because 4.2 means into 10. Into 10 means 10 to the power 23. So in this way, you can get the number of atoms present in this one also. Please note. And for today, this is the final problem. With this, the chapter will be coming to an end. Calculate the number of ions present in 0.1 mole of aluminum sulfate. You know pretty well, 1 mole contains 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. This is standard for any substance. 6.023 for convenience sake, for mathematical purpose, it is written as 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. That doesn't make much difference here. So here 0.1 mole is obtained. 0.1 mole is taken. 0.1 mole contains how many number of molecules? Therefore, number of molecules is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 into 0.1. Mole cancel. So this is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 22 molecules. These are the molecules. 6.02 into 10 to the power 22, 0.1 means 10 to the power minus 1. 10 to the power minus 1 means it becomes 10 to the power 22. Okay? He is asking about the number of ions. Then you have to know the formula. Formula of aluminum, that is critical here. Formula of aluminum sulfate is Al2SO4 thrice. This you have to know. Al2SO4 thrice, according to valency rules, Al3 plus here, SO4 2 minus here, crisscross rule 3:2, crisscross rule. Al2SO4 thrice. This is the formula. To write the correct formula, you have to follow crisscross rule. These numbers are written as subscripts for their symbols or units. And aluminum sulfate is an ionic compound. So in solution, Al2SO4 thrice, aqua, if you take, it will be in the form of 2Al3 plus 3SO4 2 minus. That means one molecule gives totally 5 ions. One molecule here gives 5 ions. So what is the total number of ions? This into 5. And therefore, total number of ions is equal to this number 6.02 into 10 to the power 22 into 5. This is equal to 30.1 into 10 to the power 22. This is equal to 3.01 into 10 to the power 23. One whole number I am keeping here. 3 into 10 is equal to 30. So 3.01 into 10 to the power 23 number of ions. In that way we can write total number of ions here is equal to this one. So you have to get the formula, that is more important. One molecule is giving 5 ions and therefore so many molecules are giving how many number of ions into number of molecules. So this is equal to the answer. This is way you have to solve the problems basing on the equations, basing on the moles, basing on the gram atoms, basing on gram volumes, etc. Okay, with this chapter comes to an end. Thank you very much for your kind hearing of my video channel and video lecture. Thank you very much.